guys, this is Ackleyattack4427 here with a brand new thoughts video for all of you guys, and well, if you tune into, of course, the previous thoughts video that I posted about an hour ago, looks like, if anything, I think it's about time that I talk about another movie that just came out very recently that I actually did get to see as part of my double feature for sure, So yeah, I always love it when I actually try to do a double feature, so for sure, it's actually a really good way to, get myself at ease with, of course, two movies at the exact same time. That would definitely save me a lot of time for sure, so yeah, I think it is pretty much what I need for sure, and I always do love it when I do a really nice double feature for sure, and well, I guess since after the previous thoughts video, where of course I got to talk about Ruby Gillman, Teenage Kraken, looks like I'm going to be diving into another movie that just recently came out that I have the privilege to, of course, go see for sure, So yeah, and boy, it looks like I think you're going to be in for a real surprise, of course, on that front, because I've got a lot to say on, of course, today's movie I'm going to be talking about. And I do mean a lot to say for sure, but that would probably depend on, of course, the running time of course, this thoughts video for sure, because even I don't know how long I usually go on with these for sure. Sometimes I go on for them for a short amount of time. Other times I would actually go for much longer for sure, but what can you do at this point? I can't help it. I just need to get on my thoughts videos for, yeah, pretty much on my thoughts on pretty much these new movies for sure. Hence why I title these as my thoughts videos, because I want to give my thoughts. Starting to see the connection here, So yeah, I think we might as well pretty much get right on to today's movie for sure. And well, I guess like I said, ever since I got done with Ruby Gillman, I'm of course going to be talking about another movie that just came out very recently that I had the privilege to, of course, go see. So yeah, and surprisingly enough, it is of course the pretty much the latest installment, and of course a recognizable film series that's been around as part of the, yeah, pretty much as part of cinematic history. Yeah. That's probably the best way I can put it for sure, so yeah, but I guess if you are quite curious, well, I did tease this out, of course, my previous thoughts video, and well, here I am officially talking about it here today, so yeah, with that being said, let's strap on our fedora and, of course, crack that whip for sure as we take a look at the latest movie that have officially came out, and one that I've been anticipating for since the beginning of this year, which is none other than Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. So yeah, I think it's probably what I can say, of course, that front for sure. So yeah, it is, of course, the latest movie that just came out not too long ago, and of course, it is, of course, the fifth installment of course, one of the most recognizable film series of all time, which is none other than the Indiana Jones movies for sure. So yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on, of course, that front. Alright, so yeah, before I could go ahead and talk about this latest movie, I think it's quite fitting that I should talk about, well, Indiana Jones in a nutshell, and I mean, all honesty, who doesn't know Indiana Jones for sure, So yeah, I guess there's no doubt in my mind that out of several movies that has been around for decades now, that's actually a part of cinematic history, Indiana Jones is definitely one of them for sure. So yeah, it actually not only holds a place as part of cinematic history for sure, but has been one of the most recognizable movies that's been around for a long time now, and definitely one of the most notable ones, directed by one of my favorite directors of all time, Steven Spielberg, for sure. So yeah, I guess there's no doubt in my mind that even if you've never actually seen the movies, you definitely know what Indiana Jones is for sure, and actually know the name hands down, even with me. So yeah, pretty much of anything, yeah, we all know the name hands down when it comes to these movies, and we all know that it is actually one of the most recognizable roles that Harrison Ford has actually done, next to, of course, Han Solo in Star Wars. And of course, by all means, we all know the pretty much Indiana Jones's theme song for sure, and we all know how it goes. Pretty much just going like do 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 do. So yeah. So yeah, even if you've never actually seen the movies, we all know what Indiana Jones is for sure as hell. And luckily enough, truth be told, I've been wanting to take a look at these movies for some time, because I've actually overlooked them for some time. That yeah, pretty much of anything deserves the recognition it deserves, and yeah, I think I should probably give my quick thoughts on, of course, all those for sure, now that I got the chance to see them before this movie comes around. So yeah, for starters, Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade, I definitely think are actually the best ones, and of course, these movies, and yeah, everything from, of course, what I've actually seen, they are absolutely incredible, and I really do love those two hands down. Temple of Doom, I just kind of thought was a pretty decent flick all around, but it still has a lot of fun stuff that you would expect for a Indiana Jones movie for sure, but still, yeah, pretty decent one in my opinion, and yeah, probably the best way I can put it, and of course, yeah, a lot like everyone else when it comes to the Indiana Jones movies, I can definitely side with a lot of people and say that I absolutely hate Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. So yeah. Don't even get me started on Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, because yeah, a lot like everyone else, I really hate that one for sure. Especially for the fact that I really got myself in a rage seeing Indiana Jones survive a nuclear explosion in a refrigerator. I can literally go on a 3-hour rant fest on that. It is just that terrible for sure. So yeah. There you go. Those are pretty much my short sum up on, of course, the Indiana Jones movies for sure. But yeah, regardless of course, that front, I guess there's still no doubt in my mind, the Indiana Jones movies are still a massive staple for, of course, cinematic history for sure. So yeah, when I actually heard the news of course, the this latest one that was coming out for sure, I did get myself massively cautious and somehow quite curious for sure, because from of course what I can gather, they are teasing this as, of course, the final installment to, of course, this pretty much this series for sure, and which kind of makes sense, of course, at that front, because they did plan this out as like a 5-movie series for sure, and yeah, pretty much of anything, I did get quite curious to see on how they're gonna pretty much pull this off and see if it'll actually deliver for sure, and well, after I got to see Ruby Gillman Teenage Kraken, I guess I decided to, of course, check this one out as part of my double feature for sure, and yeah, pretty much, if anything, now that I've actually got off, of course, seeing it, what do I think of this one? Well, truth be told, I actually don't mind this one, so yeah, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say it's a great movie by all means, but with, of course, everything that I would expect for sure, I do think it's actually a pretty good one, in my opinion. So yeah, it doesn't actually deliver quite well, like, of course, the earlier films for sure. But for what it is, I really do admire for what it's actually doing for an Indiana Jones movie for sure, which, yeah, I guess in the end, actually does make it a pretty good movie in my opinion. So yeah, I think it's probably the best way I can put it right, but now, yeah, this movie is fine for what it is, so yeah. Alright. Alright, so yeah, now that I've actually got the short version out of the way, I think I might as well go ahead and talk about everything that I need to talk about for sure, So yeah, I guess for starters is, of course, the story for, of course, this movie, and well, unlike what I said about the story for, of course, Ruby Gillman, yeah, I think this movie, for what it is, yeah, I mean, I will have to admit, it does have some good ideas, from what I've actually seen, and even on paper it actually does well, while other times pretty much in execution, I just didn't think it play out very well, but I do love the massive amount of effort they actually put into, of course, this one, and actually does something different for an Indiana Jones movie for sure, and I think probably the best way I can plug for, of course, story-wise is that it actually let time pass for sure, just to see on how much actually pretty much our characters have actually grown for sure, and how they're able to overcome the massive conflict that this movie is giving us for sure. So yeah, maybe again, I think it could use a little reworking here or there to make it all the more fantastic, but again, I think it pretty much does see itself being a little bit too sloppy in some areas, but again, I really do like, of course, what it's actually gone for, and pretty much a good number of areas from what I can gather. I did get myself fully invested and see on how it's gonna turn out in the end for sure, So yeah, I think it's pretty much what I can say for, of course, the story for, of course, this movie, and yeah, pretty much to go alongside it, the writing, I have to say, well, I mean, I will strongly admit, it's probably not one of the best I've actually seen, but again, I do like some of the good ideas they actually put into this one, and yeah, pretty much of anything, again, I do like the really good amount of effort they actually put into, of course, this one to actually tried its best to make it all the more engaging for sure, which I really do admire, of course, this movie for sure. So yeah, it's not really necessarily the best I've actually seen, but again, I really do like the effort they actually put into, of course, this one. So yeah, and to go alongside, a few bits of jokes here and there. Again, much like with what I said about Ruby Gillman, I did kind of cringe at, of course, some areas, while other times, I did get a little laugh out of me for sure, so yeah, I think it's pretty much what I can say for, of course, those aspects for sure, so yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on, of course, that front. Alright. Alright, so now that I've got those out of the way, I think I might as well go ahead and talk about the next couple of things for sure, so for starters is, of course, the characters, and yeah, pretty much of anything from what I can gather, I do think the characters of course, this one, I really do like how likable and interesting these characters are, and again, pretty much the old ones that we all know and love, I really do love the nice sense of growth, and they actually put into, of course, all of them for sure, and how they're on how well they've come since the earlier movies for sure. So yeah, and plus I really do love the good sense of development they've actually given to, of course, these characters for sure, and I really do follow So yeah, I really do follow them quite well for sure, which is something I actually really do liking, of course, these Indiana Jones movies for sure. They actually want to make you give a shit about the characters and see them overcome their problems, and I really do like what this movie has done for sure, and I really do admire that for sure, so... Sorry about that, So yeah, I think it's pretty much what I can say for, of course, the characters and of course, the actors that came on board to play all these characters. Yeah, I mean, I will admit, I think they did pull off some pretty good performances, I have to say. Again, I really don't think it's anything that Oscar-worthy in my opinion, but again, I think they really did shine through, and they really did give off pretty much some really good performances for sure, and of course, pretty much despite his age, Harrison Ford really does pull off quite well as Indiana Jones himself, so yeah, and again, I think pretty much if anything, pretty much much like Harrison Ford himself, Indy knows that time has gone by for sure, and he's willing to, of course, take on one last adventure for sure, and I think, if anything, Harrison Ford actually really does give that to, of course, his character for sure, and I really do admire that in this movie, So yeah, I think it's pretty much what I can say for, of course, the characters and the actors, and of course, this movie for sure. So yeah. Alright. Alright, so now that I've got those two out of the way, what else is there for me to talk about? Actually, quite a whole lot for sure, so yeah, I guess for starters, the action, I have to say. Yeah, I mean, it's what you expect for a Indiana Jones movie for sure, and I will have to say the action, in my opinion, is actually brilliantly well done for sure, and I love, of course, how well planned out the action is for sure. Everything from, of course, the fight scenes and everything. I'm actually fully engaged on, of course, what goes on for sure, which I actually really do admire in this movie. It's really something that I really got myself hooked onto for sure, so yeah, it actually delivers well in the earlier movies, and it actually does deliver well in this movie as well, so yeah, that's what I can say for, of course, for the action, and even the music, I have to say. Again, I think pretty much of anything, I really do love how well scored the music is for sure. I mean, yeah, we still get the classic Indiana Jones theme, which is still awesome, but the rest of the music pieces, I have to say, again, really does flow out quite well, and really does blend in well to, of course, this film's story for sure, So yeah, I think it's pretty much what I can say for, of course, that front. So yeah, pretty much going on to the next aspect, the visuals and the effects. Well, I mean, I will say... Oh, how does one say? Oh yeah, that's right. The visuals and the effects in this movie, yeah, they're surprisingly not that really good for sure. I mean, yeah, we did get a good number of parts that are actually done practically and are done well, but the rest, I have to say, is, of course, mostly done through CG, and yeah, I think, if anything, in this movie, I don't think the CG in this movie is rendered out quite well from what I could gather. I mean, yeah, there are a few parts that actually does look real, but yeah, I just really don't think it actually blends in well from what I can gather for sure, though I can make an exception and say if there's anything that I actually really do liking, of course, this movie in terms of its visuals and the effects. Well, if you actually have seen the trailers, they actually did a fantastic job de-aging Harrison Ford for sure, and I'm not gonna lie, I think that is actually a really good exception. I really do admire that in, of course, this movie. But yeah, the rest, I have to say, yeah, the visuals and the effects are surprisingly not that good to me for sure, so So yeah, I think it's pretty much what I can say for, of course, that front. And of course, the direction in this movie, done by the film's director, which I should point out is, of course, done by the director of Logan. Sadly, not Spielberg, but it is done by the director of Logan. And I will admit, the direction in this movie is completely fine for what it is. Nothing really anything that spectacular to me, but it's still done fine for what it is for sure. So yeah, but however, pretty much the cinematography in this movie, my god, I really do love on how well shot this movie is. Every single bit of camera shots that I've actually seen, it is actually really amazing, and I really do admire that in such a way, and I really do love on how well cut up this film is through some really good editing. Though again, much like Ruby Gilman, I do kind of felt a certain number of parts in this movie is somehow missing from what I could gather, and it did actually leave me confused for sure. So, but hey, the rest I have to say is still done fantastically for sure. Wait, is fantastically a real word? Well, I shouldn't know for sure. So, but yeah, I think it's what I can say for, of course, all those aspects for sure. Yeah, a little bit hit and miss here and there, but I still think it is something I really do admire for sure. So yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on, of course, that front. Alright. Alright, so yeah, I guess overall, for while I don't think it's actually as strong as some of the earlier movies for sure, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, I do think it's actually a really good one for sure. I wouldn't necessarily say it's by all means a great movie by all means, but I do think it actually is quite good for sure, and of course, I am rather thankful that it's not Kingdom of the Crystal Skull bad for sure, because, yeah, if anything, yeah, my mind is still on a massive hate fest on how much I really hated the nuclear bomb-proof refrigerator scene, so yeah, go ahead and make all the nuking the fridge jokes all you want, but I will still hate that scene from the bottom of my heart for sure. So, but hey, I'm glad this movie didn't go the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull way for sure. So yeah, like I said, I don't think it's actually a great movie by all means, but pretty much on its own, it's pretty much a fine movie for what it is, but yeah, as an Indiana Jones movie, I think it does what it needs to do as an Indiana Jones movie, and I really do like it in such a way. It does have some slip-ups here and there, but it does know how to be action-packed and thrilling to watch for sure, and I really do admire that, and of course, this movie for sure, so yeah. I think it's what I can say, of course, at that front. And for this being the final installment to these movies altogether, yeah, I think maybe they could have gone these, pretty much gone these movies out with a much more bigger bang than I was hoping for sure. But hey, I guess in the end, I still think they did a fine job regardless. And yeah, either way, I still think it's well worth checking out in the end. Yeah, I mean, you probably won't get the same massive effect that I just got for sure, but I still think it is well worth checking out for sure. So yeah, not really a great film by all means, but it is actually a really good one that is well worth checking out in the end. So yeah, for my final score, yeah, I'll be nice on, of course, this one, and give Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny a pretty fine 7 out of 10 as my final score. So yeah, like I said, not really a great movie by all means, but it is actually a really good one that's well worth checking out. So I guess if it is something up your alley, then by all means head on over to the nearest temple to, of course, well, see this latest Indiana Jones movie for yourself. So yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on, of course, that front. Alright. Alright, so I guess on that thought, that'll pretty much do exactly that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this latest thoughts video, and by all means, let me know in the comment section below on what you thought about this new Indiana Jones movie, if you already seen it. I would definitely love to know, so... So yeah, I guess it's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. Thank you guys so much for watching, and... boy, feels great to finally get that double feature out of the way, and I do hope another one will come around very soon, though we'll probably have to wait and see on a later day, depending on what movies that are coming out that I think will be good enough for sure, so yeah, we shall wait and see on that front, but I guess until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Hey guys, this is Ackleyattack4427 here. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Feel free to like, comment, and share if you enjoy what you're seeing. If you like what you see here and want to see more videos coming up, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and switch on the notification bell to get notifications, and select all notifications to be notified for when we post a new video. And don't forget to switch on notifications on your phone as well. Also, don't forget to check out my second channel and our 2-member channel with Sam the Thomas Fan 1, SamAttack4427TheThomasFan1 Productions, for plenty more content you can't find on here. You can check both of our channels out with the links or by our handles provided on screen. Feel free to shoot me an email with my email address provided, Ackley95@hotmail.com, if you want to ask me a question, want to collab with me for a project you've got in the works, or if you want to book me to be featured for a convention coming up. Follow me on my social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos, as well as plenty of others I've got with my handles provided, as well as the links down in the description box below. Also, don't forget to follow me on TikTok for other videos I've got aside from the ones I've posted on YouTube, and on Twitch for any future live streams I've got coming up soon, as well as join our official Discord server to see what we've provided. If you wish to show your support to me, then feel free to check out my Patreon to get sneak peeks of my videos coming up before they go up online, as well as getting access to updates and playing more, in addition to getting some awesome rewards within your budget. Also, don't forget to check out and showing support to me on both of my wish lists on Amazon and Right Stuff Anime, and even supporting me with my link on Streamlabs that you can find on my Twitch page. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be sure to see you in the next video. Take care.